Well, good morning, friends, and happy 4th of July. It's actually July 5th, but our family, we are here at the Port Orleans Riverside Resort. We're doing this kind of a mini staycation, uh, kind of celebrating the 4th of July, plus our first year living here in Florida. So we decided to do a little staycation. We decided also to stay here at the Port Orleans. This is where we were able to get a room, which I'll show you in a little bit. Now we did get, because we're pass holders, we did get a 25% off discount. Florida residents get a 20% discount. So if you're a Florida resident, take the discounts when you can. So I'm going to take you around the Port Orleans. Now there's two Port Orleans. There's the French Quarter, which is a Louisiana French Quarter feel, Mardi Gras, and then here's Riverside. Riverside, there's two areas to this. There's the lodges on this side of the Sassagoula River, and then on the other side of the river there is the plantation homes, Magnolia Terrace. The lodges are called Alligator Bayou. Now we're staying in building 15, so I'm going to take you around the resort, show you pretty much everything that this resort has to offer as best as I can. So let's head on in. So as we make our way in, just want to kind of show you, this is the main bus loop, bus stop for Port Orleans Riverside. Now there are four actual bus stops: north, south, east, and west. This is the South Depot. The other three depots, because this is a huge resort property, stops basically at the 4 points of the compass, and this is the South Depot. Fulton's General Store, which is open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. This is where you get your general stuff. We'll go inside there once after we show you the lobby, the check-in area. Get a very Mississippi river vibe here. All right, so welcome, hello. So when you come to the Port Orleans, you come to the registration area. Very beautiful, open-aired, old school fans that go back and forth. Of course, most people now do online check-in, but your concierge is right over here. If you need to send a letter, they do have a letterbox, U.S. mail, for Disney's Port Orleans Resort, P.O. Box 10,000, Lake Buena Vista, Florida 23830-1000. So, came in from the front entrance. There is the back entrance, which actually takes you out to the boat landing and over to the plantation rooms. Of course, the boat, which takes you to Disney Springs, the food and drink area, River Roost. But we're going to start also, we're going to go into Fulton's General Store. This is just to kind of show you what's available in Fulton's store. I am a sucker for Hawaiian shirts. Of course, if you like to collect pins when you stay at resorts, there's the Port Orleans Riverside pins for $10. Definitely will have to get that. A little bit of everything. They do have some 50th merch in here. The 1,000-piece partner statue, as well as a photo album, hoodie, t-shirt, which does it have anything on the back? Nope, it just has the partner statue on that, and a t-shirt, $36.99. These seem to be very popular. They're not your typical Loungefly look, but that's still going for $85, but it's all embroidered. Like I said, you get a little bit of everything in here. And of course, if you buy anything here and you can't take it on the airplane or can't get it home, you can have it packaged and you can have it shipped. And they also do offer pin trading. Again, pretty much things that you will find in the theme parks, but if you do happen to forget that you get it in the theme park, you most likely can get it here. If you do need to try something on, they do have dressing rooms. Drinks and snacks.
Other way, like the first thing I told you, a lot of people like to play that way and say, let me pick up 22 and 10. But it's a risky one. Mm-hmm. Whatever I have on those numbers, you have to trade two of yours, no matter what.
Okay. All right, so let's see if I get this right. All right, so from what they said, you can pick two numbers, correct?
From this.
Yes.
From two numbers from there, and then even if you don't like those two, you
and
can.
You get more if you want to get two more chances,
you have to do the trivia.
We can jump to this trivia. You don't have to, but
okay.
You can jump to it and say, okay, so let me have an easy, medium, hard, or fanatic level, and then let's say you answer the right answer for whatever question we get from there. You get two more chances, and who knows, you might find a pin that you like on those two other numbers.
I'm gonna have to bring my pins one day just to try it. And again, of course, you can also do the regular pin trading. If you see a pin you like, you can trade up to two, correct?
Up to two?
Up to two pins. Yeah. So they got this at almost any resort, any park. So you get pins, try it.
It's really
trade
fun.
Them. It is fun.
It's
I
really
gotta
fun.
try that because I don't care. I'm gonna be like, okay, whatever two pins is in there, I'll take. All right. Joseph, he was cool. He tried to explain the pin, but yeah, I definitely got to try and come back and do that sometime. But on with the tour. All right. Just outside Fulton's General Store is the River and Roost Spirits and Victuals. This is usually open in the evening time. Of course, just down the hall here takes you to the main cafeteria. But here is the evening bar area. Again, open in the evening times. If you do come up here, there is a bathroom up this way. Looks like they'll have live entertainment in the evening time. And we're gonna head on down here. You can walk through here, but right here, this is Boatwright's Dining Hall. This is open at 5 p.m. daily. So let's take a look at what they have to offer. They've got a French onion soup, Mardi Gras fritters, boudin, balls, Amelia's salad, some entrees. This is an all-you-care-to-enjoy chef's platter, which includes the ribs, Nashville hot chicken, smoked sausage, barbecue beef brisket, with mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, street corn, and green beans. And then they have your other type of entrees, jambalayas, chicken, ribs, salmon, specialty cocktails, and draft beer. Let's see if they got anything on the other side. No, it's the same thing, but yeah, very nice. The skeleton of a boat. And now let's head on into the cafeteria. All right, so here we are in the cafeteria, and here's the daily menu for it. The bakery, from the breakfast from 6:30 to 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. You get your danishes, your muffins, croissants, bagels. Lunch and dinner, you get cookies, brownies, cupcakes, ice cream, milkshakes. And your grill, they offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pizza, pasta. And yesterday I did have the prime rib group jerk dip, which was fabulous. And then I had I'm trying to see if I can see where it is, but I had Walt's chili, which was really, really good. So let's head on in here, just kind of show you. There's the bakery, which they do, again, offer different items. You got you some sandwiches, but you have your Mickey Dome cake, dark chocolate. Then you have a white chocolate, 50th celebration cheesecake, black white cupcake, brownies, cookies and cream cupcake. This is where you get your burgers, your prime rib dip. Walt Disney's favorite chili in a bread bowl. That is exactly what I had. That was delicious. And then you can get your pizza over here and your pasta. And if you want your drinks, they have drinks, non-alcoholic and alcohol, salads, fruit. And then just like at any resort, they do offer the $20 resort refillables. The 50th logo on it with the Mickey ears. Alright, so if you've never used a refillable mug, I've used mine a few times. These have RFID chips in it, so they're only good for the stay at, and my refills are good up till July 18th. And you do have to wait in between refills, but they definitely have plenty of places. You can also get your coffee, your tea. And this is a double-sided to get drinks and ice, your utensils. They have a place where you can, for kids to watch TV. In the morning time is very busy, lunchtime is very busy, and dinner time is busy. We came in here though around 10, a little after 10, and it wasn't busy at all, so definitely plenty of seating. So let's head on back up to the front and head on out and show you. Alright, so I decided to have a seat real quick, drink my drink. I do want to say this. As a pass holder, You do get your merchandise discount in the stores. As eating wise, you do not get a pass holder discount. Still don't understand why they're not giving discounts to pass holders for food. You're not seeing it much in the parks. That's something else I'm going to discuss a lot later in another video. But I did want to point out, if you are a pass holder, you do get your discount in the merchandise, but not here in the food area. If you do go to boat rides, because it is a sit down, you will get your pass holder discount. But quick service, you won't get that. Alrighty, we're done with that ice cold refreshing drink, and we are now outside the back of the building. So here's where we just came out. If you go through the doors, go straight through to the other doors, you head to the front. If you take the bridge, that takes you over to where the plantations are. There's the Riverside Mill, where where you get where the cafeteria is, boat rights dining hall. And then you have the boats, which take you from the Port Orleans to Disney Springs. They do have a couple boats that will, one takes you straight to Disney Springs, the other one that will actually go to the other Port Orleans. But it's actually a really, really nice boat ride. It's probably about a 20-minute boat ride. So they have a map over here. I'm going to take you and show you just how, massive Port Orleans is. So Port Orleans, here's the Riverside. This is where we're staying. You got French Quarter, which is all this down here. And going this way to Disney Springs. We are currently here at Riverside. So we just saw the boat leave, and it's going to travel down the Sassagoula River. All right. Now, I don't know if it is stopping at Port Orleans French Quarter, but from here all the way around is Riverside. We are staying on the first floor of 15, so it's not a bad walk to the main building. Even the main pool is right here. I believe the family, they're currently over in the pool right here. So yes, massive resort. And again, this is a Mississippi River feel, so you'll see things, paying homage to areas around Mississippi, Vicksburg, Natchez. Now you can rent a boat to take you fishing, but then they also have the bicycles for hire at the Riverside Levee. All right, so at the marina and bike rental, a bicycle you can do $9 per 60 minutes or $18 for all day. The Surrey bike, which is a two-seater, $20 for 30 minutes. Four-seater, $20 for 30 minutes. Fireworks cruise, which includes the driver, 10 guests. The cane pole fishing, that's going out on the going along the Sassagoula, or the guided bass fishing excursions, which again you get on that pontoon bridge, start at $235 for a 2-hour trip. So if you're looking to take the boat to Disney Springs, you jump on the river cruise right here, and that goes from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. service to Disney Springs. And guests may be asked to move from seats designated for guests with disabilities. Then here's the bikes that you can rent. These actually look a lot of fun. These are the two-seaters, which you have front for little children if you have them. But whoever rides, you have to pedal. All right, so running is a big thing here at Disney. You know, Run Disney. So they do have a running trail. This actually goes on the outer banks of the Sassagoula. So here's the main building we just came from. There's the main pool. Here we are, and you come all the way down here, cross over the bridge, and then go all the way around. And that's a 1 mile trip, but then you got a 0.7 miles down to the end of Port Orleans French Quarter. All right, so where we're at, here's the sign I just showed you, the bicycles for hire, boat dock, the exit behind Riverside. So now we're going to kind of take a walk on down just so you can kind of see the trail. And see, and there's the two-person bike I was just telling you about. And another boat coming in. They're pontoon boats, but I kind of consider them more like barges. They just have that barge look. So again, on the other side of the Sassagoula River, I look at these as plantation homes, or that plantation look that you would see along the Mississippi River. So I've walked past the bridge. I was just on the other side of the other bridge, so I came down here because I get a really nice view across the Sassagoula at the hotel rooms. And like I said, it gives you that Mississippi River plantation look. It is just, to me, it is stunning. All right, we have crossed the Sassagoula, watched the boat go under the bridge. It's still moving down the river, but we have crossed over to the plantation home portion of Riverside. So we're just gonna, basically I'm just gonna walk around this first area. Each little area is a little bit different, but this one just speaks plantation home. Now these do go up to a third floor. The ones on the sides are 2 stories. But then this main building back here is 3 floors. You gotta love it when they paint. They have to put stitch involved. Alright, just like most Disney resorts, they have their smaller pools, which are, there's about 3 pools on this side of the river, 3 sides on the Alligator Bayou area, or the lodges. But then they have the main pool, and this is one of the smaller pools that they have. Typically less crowded. So this is, if you don't want to hit the big pool and you want a little bit more quiet, these are the pools that you go to. All right, so back over on the main side, right there's the main building. Over there is the plantation rooms. But we're gonna stop in, just like any resort, they have an arcade, so let's go inside and see what type of games they have. The Medicine Show Arcade, and is open 24 hours. Probably one of your bigger arcades in most of the resorts. Your All-Stars don't have arcades that are this big. Ooh, classic Star Wars Trilogy Arcade. Oh, that's such a classic. Centipede, Missile Command, Millipede, Space Invaders, Galaga. What, are we in the movie of Pixels? Alright, so if you want to come and play the arcade, it's $1 for 50 play points, $5 for 250 plus 25, and you get an on-up, you get more play points and more bonus points. You get the cards here. So just looking at the Guardians of the Galaxy pinball, just to play one game is 25 points. So $1 is probably going to get you one, maybe two games. And it looks like right now the arcade is temporarily cash only. Where do you see that nowadays where it's cash only? Alright, so we are back where, basically the back of the main building. And to get over to the main pool area is across that bridge, and that is exactly where I'm heading right now. Alright, across the bridge we have the main pool. Again, this is the pool that is the most crowded. It does have lifeguards on duty. It has a slide, has water attractions. They've got a live DJ trivia going on. They also do have a small, like, bar quick service location called Muddy Rivers. So let's go see what they have to order. Most likely it's mostly just drinks and snacks. Alright, here at Muddy Rivers they do offer alcoholic, non-alcoholic beverages. Again, 21 to drink. Here's a little bit better look of the pool area. So the water slide is right over here. You have some water features. Again, these pools are always the busier pools. Probably should just go into the smaller pools. Alright, we've come back over the bridge. We're back in the back of the main building. We're heading over now to the area known as the Bayou. This is where we're staying. Of course, right outside the cafeteria, you have this massive water wheel. Quite impressive. So the Bayou, this is basically make you feel like you're in the back swamps of the Mississippi. Again, this is where we're staying. We're in the this is what they call the lodges. So let's head on back. A lot more green foliage back here. We'll also see if I catch the family still at the pool. But compared to being over by the main pool, it is very, very quiet back here, peaceful. Of course, it's during the day, people are still at the parks. So, and just a reminder, when you're at these resorts and there's water nearby, don't go near it. Alligators and snakes are in the area. And then now that we're back in this area, I'll give you a tour of the room we've got. It's a standard room with a 5th sleeper, which you'll see in the video. As much as I love the plantation look, I just kind of like this look back here. It's a little bit, you know, it's old school, rustic. It's not Wilderness Lodge, that's for sure, which is still one of my favorite resorts, but for a modern resort, this is beautiful. And just to give you that little marshy swamp feel in the bayou. Alright, so here's the other small pool. There's the family right there. See if they notice me. But then again, this small pool, it's not crowded like the rest of like the big main pool. Hi Wesley. Hi Blake. Alrighty, so that's pretty much everything. I'm not going to walk all around the property. You've seen both sides, you've seen the inside, or you've seen the inside of the main lobby. Now I'm walking back to the room. Now I already videoed the walkthrough of the inside of the room when we first got here because everything was put together, it wasn't a mess. So I'm going to put that footage in right about now. All right, so we are in the room that we had a reserve for. This is a standard room with a 5th sleeper, which I'll show you the 5th sleeper. So this does sleep five people. You have your 2 queen full-size mattresses. This has a Princess and a Frog feel to it. It's actually really nice. But you got a couple of nice like lantern type of lights. You have a nightstand. You do have 2 USB plugs, as well as 2 normal 120 volt. You do have a fan, which you don't see too many fans in rooms, but it's actually really nice. You have a table with 2 chairs. Now the 5th sleeper, this is where you have that fifth placed for someone to sleep. Is this, even though it's a bench, but then you fold this down, and of course there's Lewis, and it's for a kid, it is actually really nice. Down here you have drawers, again, place to sit. Good size. I'm gonna probably say it's probably a 60-inch TV at least. But you do have more USB plugs with 4 standard plugs. You get your refrigerator, which I really like that. It got the holes. So your standard Do have a coffee machine, which they do offer Joffrey's. This is their 50th anniversary blend. Their bathroom. Now, their bathroom actually has, instead of like a door, like if you saw at the value resorts where they have kind of like the barn door, they have this again with Princess and the Frog. But then you open it up. Hello. You have your extra pillow and blanket if you need it. You have your safe, place to hang items, your ironing board, your double sink vanity, good sized mirror for putting makeup on. Even has a light on that. So just really nice. Of course, they offer the H2O plus. The shower in the bathroom, again, Princess of the Frog. For me, it's a little bit small, but I really do like the wood grain type feel for the bathroom. It's not real wood. I'm gonna say it's probably like a fiberglass, but they do offer the H2O plus beauty conditioner, shampoo, and a body wash. Nice size shower head. If you've seen these, I'm not sure. This is actually a clothesline. It goes all the way across. So when you have go to the pool and everything. So here's kind of from looking from the bathroom area. So really, I mean, for a standard room, it's really nice. We're in the building 15 of the lodges. Again, there's the plantation homes, and these are the lodges. So pretty much, won't be able to show you the rooms over on the plantation side, but definitely showed you what the plantations look like. So that's a standard room with a fifth sleeper and what that looks like. Alrighty, so that was the room 1530 where we are staying. Standard room, fifth sleeper. Hope you enjoyed this kind of walkthrough of Port Orleans Riverside. Again, there's two Port Orleans, Riverside and French Quarter. The French Quarter is that Mardi Gras, Bourbon Street feel. Here, it's more of that Mississippi feel, the plantation homes, the bayou of Louisiana. So, but I enjoyed making this and hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.